Hi, it's me, Emily Reed from Our Corner Ranch, having a glass of goat milk right now. Raise a glass to the numbers. So this video I'm going to be talking about buying your grain in bulk and the savings. It's going to be a lot of numbers and some math. I think it's important that everybody kind of does this stuff because you can really get a better perspective on how you're doing with money and how the numbers add up. What doesn't seem quite like a big deal, like $5 on this bag versus the other product, how that adds up every week, every month, every year. And I'm going to be doing our numbers, and maybe you can learn something, but I'm just going to share with you. We made a decision to switch to new goat grain, and I think it's going to be very beneficial. So enjoy me going into all that. By the way, here's Annalise here. She is in labor. I saw her doing her stuff. I have had 38 total kids born this year. Thinking we're gonna have 2 or 3 from this one, maybe 2. But I have a feeling by the time this day's over, there's gonna be some more goats on the ground. By the way, I have 14 Nubians. Oh, there goes my milk. Thanks, Francis. And 30 Nigerians for a total of 44 goats of the keepers, anyway. Oh, what a lovely noise. We just found a new supplier for goat grain, so this is what we're going to be switching our goats to. So it's the Kent brand / Home Fresh / Blue Steel. So it's really confusing. You really don't know how to talk about it. I don't know about you, but I can easily lift, 2,000 pounds. So I'm like, we're just going to get this over here by strength alone. We decided to get this grain because this kind of looks like one of my goats, and this kind of looks like a bigger version of one of our other goats. Just kidding. We did research. Look at it though. Look at that. It's adorable. I'm just gonna try to use a piece of wood to push this without hitting the doorway. We have been buying goat grain in bulk, and I'm gonna talk about that, the savings you can get. It makes it much more affordable. So we were getting our goat grain from a place in, oh yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, I love that scraping sound. All right, close the doors now. Oh yeah.
Get the wood out of the way and we're good to go.
We're good. We have been buying grain from a place kind of locally to us, well, very locally. We've been getting Purina Dairy Parlor, and we go through about 3.5 bags a week. It's a lot, 50-pound bags. People talk about buying in bulk, and they talk about buying like 3 bags, like as though that's a lot. And I'm like, guys. Same thing with our chickens. Our neighbors talk about buying in bulk for the chickens because they buy 500 pounds at a time. And I'm like, 500 pounds is 10 50-pound bags of grain for goats or chickens. So for goats, that lasts us about 2.85 weeks. And for chickens, that lasts us maybe 4 weeks. So it might last us up to a month for our chickens, turkeys, and ducks. We go through a lot of stuff here. That's not actually that much. Like 50-pound bags, like it adds up quick. But so the place we've been getting it from, instead of going to Tractor Supply and buying bags for like $24 or $22, I think it went up again. Everything's going up again. But getting it from a Purina place, that local place had us buying it with a free bag every 12 bags. So it's dropped the price down to a little over $16 a bag, which was immensely better than $22 or $24 a bag. For $16 a bag, that's $320, or for $22 a bag, that's $440, meaning you save $120 for that cheaper $16 bag. But they have now stopped doing the free bag thing, and I'm like, I can't do that. Plus the price is going up. We can't be doing that anymore. And I'm not exactly happy with how our goats look on this product. We are having parasite problems, weight gain issues. We're not having as much milk as I want. I just don't like exactly how they're looking on it. And I'm adding all these additives. We did have a protein version in one goat. So we're switching to something different. I did like how they looked on Blue Seal last year. It was nice. So this is Kent, Blue Seal, Home Fresh. They have like 3 different names they go by. It makes it really difficult and confusing. And this is cheaper, a lot cheaper. And I am really happy with it. We're supporting a new mill. So that's nice. They ordered this feed in bulk. So we get a free pallet too. And it looks cute, it looks nice. It's pretty good quality. Let me see the protein on this one. Here's the label. Let's see. But the protein, copper, selenium, protein, 18%. So we had been doing 16%. So Dairy Parlor 16, and it's really expensive. A little breakdown of that. So hopefully this helps a lot with our animals, and stretches the feed a bit, because 3.5 bags a week is it's a lot, 50-pound bags. That is literally a difference of $32.34 a week, and that adds up to about $130 every month. And in a year, that's about $1,552. But I'm getting more milk now than I ever thought we would. I'm getting about 1.5 gallons from the Nigerians every day, sometimes a little more, and about 2 gallons total from the Nubians a day, maybe 2.5. So we're getting between like 3.5 to 4 gallons every day. I am selling between 3 and 5 gallons, no, maybe 3 and 6 gallons of milk every week. Never thought I'd be doing that, and it's getting better. I'm finding more customers. Hopefully people keep coming back, but that's really cool. I love that for us. People seem to really like the milk, and that's part of what I'm really excited about, is that you can taste the creaminess in our milk, and that's something that a lot of people probably don't have compared to us, because Kix came back with a 9.5% butterfat her last milk test. She was, I think, like 8 days fresh, and then her sister Dandy, full sister, has an 8.7% butterfat. They were first-time fresheners, both had recently freshened. So as they go along their lactation, they get more butterfat, and as they freshen every year, they're supposed to get higher butterfat. So that's really wonderful and promising for our homegrown girls, first homegrown girls in milk. It's amazing. So Leprechaun, while he didn't do good things with the mammary system, like structurally, their teats are not placed perfectly, and they also wing out. I don't think they have as much of a medial that runs down to support the udder, and they're not as attached as their mom, the top. But I think I can fix that with the new buck we brought in, so that's awesome. As that butterfat though is wonderful for me, so I will continue to be breeding him until I decide we have enough girls from him, and then he can go. He'll most likely become a plus B buck in his lifetime. That butterfat really puts us at an advantage with getting milk stars. I'm very happy with that. He has some behavior problems. I'm like, Leppy, stop this. But I'm excited. I think Kix is probably going to end up with like a 12% butterfat at some point. Like, I'm really, that's just awesome. And then Bella we bought in about, I think it was like December, late December, or maybe January. She had a 9.1 or something like that butterfat, so she's doing really great too. Our highest Nubian has like a little bit over 6% butterfat, and our lowest has like 5. And that's, Freya's just not doing very great. It's part of what we're doing with the feed. We've had a whole bunch of problems with coccidia and everything like that. It's just intense. We lost a goat from Loveland Nubians that we bought. The other one, we're trying to keep an eye on. We're starting to do our own fecals all the time, because this is really scary for me. A lot of sick goats we've had. We're getting them to recover and everything, but it's stressful. I mean, we're going to try and do all the things we can to help us afford this. People don't understand the amount of work that goes into this. People don't understand the price that we're putting into all this food to get them in good shape. Me and Anna here. Anna, who is due, like today, I think, is her day. I'm thinking twins or triplets. So I just did some math crunching numbers stuff. So the bags of grain we got were $15.75 each for 50-pound bags of a nice dairy parlor type of thing. So we were paying $24.99, going to pay anyway, after they dropped the free bag. So it was going to be $24.99 for a 15-pound bag, 16% protein, Purina Dairy Parlor. That would have cost us $1,000 for 40 bags. We had been buying them, a pallet from them was 20 bags. So instead we got Kent's Home Fresh Blue Seals brand, which we decided to get the Farm and Field Dairy Goat 18% protein for $15.75, a 50-pound bag. We got 40 in a pallet, which means a lot more at a time, as long as we can store it right. And that came out to $630. We were, for that much from the Purina, it would have been $1,000. I got $370 difference. So for $370, we could have gotten almost 15 bags more of the Purina Dairy Parlor, or could have gotten about 24 bags-ish, about 23 and a half of the Farm and Field from Kent's Home Fresh Blue Seal. You can see how the money stretches. I think it's important. You have to start figuring out how all these things add up. We're also doing oats, corn, black oil sunflower seeds. I'm doing calf manna. I'm doing a senior horse feed to try to get weight back on the girls. And just a combination of things to try to get them in better shape. Just added a protein tub. We're going to hope that we can get weight on these girls and get them in good condition. So anyway, that's our math. We're also going to be getting maybe feed from this mill or a different mill. I'm going to shoot for under $16 a 50-pound bag. We're going to try for like around that for the budget and see how we get. For chickens, I want to get them on their own program as well, where it's affordable. Help us out with everything that we're doing. I am doing success stuff with selling chicks. I sold 47 chicks on Monday this week. That's not true, Emily. It was chicks, ducklings, and turkey poults. And I sold 8 ducks over last weekend. So the bird part's doing pretty great. I'm still looking for egg buyers. I think I'm starting to find some people. I'm waiting on this one. Really excited. So she was bred a leprechaun, so we got that high butter fat and any daughters we get from this. So probably gonna keep any girls unless they look really meh or something. Have to make some tough cuts coming up to figure out who gets to stay and who doesn't as far as the kids go. And here is Earl Grey. I don't know if I've introduced you guys to her, but she's pretty. She's from Loveland. And we have them in this pen. As soon as we are going to put them outside, we have a crisis. So they're in here so I can stare at everybody. Everybody's going to get pickles before we go out now, aren't we? This is Nina, got from Kate's Little Farm. This is Sprout, we got from Kate's Little Farm. And these are from Bambi and Fable. Fable is my beautiful little boy we kept last year. And Bambi is a wonderful goat on the sand. I love her so much. Doesn't have the highest butter fat, but the personality is perfect. So I love them. So they were triplet girls, and we sold one. And I kept these two. I almost sold this one, but I'm so happy I kept her. She's wonderful. And then Clementine. So that's Ella Enchanted and Clementine.